G'day everyone, and welcome to this crochet tutorial. My name is Thomas and I've been crocheting for about 15 years. I've never done a tutorial before, so if you leave this tutorial feeling a lot more confused about crochet than ever before, I do apologize. But hopefully not. Hopefully we'll learn something new or just have some fun. It's what it's all about. So let's get right into it. First, let me show you what we're going to make. So I decided to go with this little flower. It's made from acrylic yarn and it's a nice fig color with some pearly white on the inside. It's very easy, very beginner friendly and quick to make. There's lots of uses for it. You can turn it into a square. You can add it to handbags, earrings. You can stitch a whole bunch of them together, make a blanket, make a pillow. It's up to you. So let's start. So first up, we're going to need some yarn. I've used double knit yarn, and you're going to need a 4mm crochet hook with this. It's always better to use a thicker yarn with this kind of stitch, otherwise it doesn't puff quite nicely. So rather don't use thinner yarns like sock weight yarn or something like that. Rather go for something a little bit more chunky, something colorful and bright, because we are going to make a flower. Other things you might need, like I said before, crochet hook. For this particular yarn I'm going to use a 4mm hook. It's the recommended size, so we're going to stick with that. You need some scissors to cut your yarn, and then if you want to weave in the ends in the end, you're going to need a little hook, a darning needle, sorry. So you get loads of these. You get the metal ones like I've got, you've got plastic ones, so whichever ones you've got you can use. It's always important to weave in those ends at the end so you don't get things unraveling. Okay, so let's start this. First step is we are going to start with our pearly white. We're going to do a slip knot. You can make it whichever way you want. There's loads of different ways of making slip knots. There's no right or wrong way. This is my way, quick and easy. So you're going to put your slip knot onto your hook, like so, and as you'll notice, I'm a left-hand crocheter, so this might be a little bit confusing for people that normally crochet right-hand. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm ambidextrous, and some things I can do right-handed, some things left-handed. Crochet is unfortunately just one of those things that is left-handed to me, so if you're going to do right-handed, just do it the other way around. Okay, we're going to start. You can either do what I'm going to do now, or you can do a magic ring. It's up to you, but this is just a little bit more beginner friendly and easier to do. So we're going to start by chaining 3 chains, 2 and 3. Okay, let's see, we've got 3 chains. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a double crochet into that first chain that you've made, and we're going to actually make 8 double crochets into that chain. Okay, so to do your double crochet, yarn over, put through that first loop. I don't know if you can see so well, sorry, I don't have a tripod or anything to make this easier. Pull through the loop. It's got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the second 2. That's your first double crochet. You're going to do another one, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Next one, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Right, so you can go ahead and make 8 of these. I'll see you back at the end of that round. Alright, so we've done our 8 double crochets. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch colors. So you can do this all in one color if you want, but I actually just like the two-tone, so I'm going to go ahead and attach my new color. There's different ways of doing it again. Some have a preference, so this is just how I'm going to do it. It's probably not the neatest or the best method there is, but this is how I'm going to do it. So you'll see, you'll go to your first double crochet that you've made. We're going to insert our hook into that stitch. You can also go ahead and cut off your first color, your primary color, just leave a little bit for weaving in at the end. Gonna take our next color and we are going to pull it through that stitch and then pull it through like you're gonna make a slip knot. Now you can just tug on your yarn a little bit to tighten things up. Go. Then we are going to chain 1, chain 2 and chain 3. Alright, so now we're going to do the first petal of the flower. We're going to yarn over. Going to insert our hook into that stitch that we just slip stitched into. Pull up a loop. What you want to do is you want to pull up the loop about the same height as your chain 3. Sorry, got interrupted by the doggos barking. So we've got our 3 loops on the hook. You've pulled it as high as your chain 3. You want to yarn over and then pull through 2 loops. Now you've got 2 loops on the hook and we're going to leave them there. We're going to yarn over, go into that same stitch, pull through a loop and pull it up again, yarn over, pull through 2, got 3 loops on the hook. We're going to carry on doing this until we have 6 loops on the hook. So yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, there's 4, again, yarn over, pull through 2, it's 5, and yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we've got our 6 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over and then pull through all 6 of those loops. So we've got our first petal, yarn over, chain 1, chain 2 and chain 3. Okay, now we're going to do the next petal. So in the next stitch around, as you can see, you're going to go into that stitch. You're going to make a slip stitch into the next stitch. So pull up a loop and then pull through the loop on your hook to do the slip stitch. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3. So we're also almost running out of time. I might have to do a part 2 to this. I am really sorry for the long video. Yeah, so let's try and finish this before the timer runs out. Let's see. So we're going to do the same like we did before. Yarn over, put in your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, put in your hook, pull up a loop, yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to carry on doing this until we've got 6. So I'll see you for part 2.